Could you knowingly and willingly kill someone? What if that would save your family's life? What if you did it so they wouldn't be hurt later? What if they had never done anything in their life? Would this change how you feel? Though you don't have to deal with the decision of abortion, it is still important to you because it is your tax money that is paying for both the operation and the adoption centers. Abortion is a highly debated topic in the U.S. My opinion is that we should keep it legal because the benefits outweigh the negatives, as general as that sounds. The Merriam-Webster Dictionary defines abortion as a termination of pregnancy resulting in the death of the embryo or fetus. Abortion happens everywhere in the world, but I really want to focus on America. When looking at the outcome of pregnancies in America, 62% of the women have a child, 22% get an abortion, and 16% miscarry. This means that every year, over 700,000 women in America get an abortion. With that many people getting an abortion in just 1 year, it's easy to see why it's an important topic. The debate has been around a long time, but abortion was only legalized in the Roe v. Wade case in 1973. Though it was over 40 years ago, many still protest the decision, sometimes violently. There are two clear-cut sides of the case that, since they're so radically different, are the cause of the conflict. There's a pro-life side and a pro-choice side. The main argument for the pro-life side is that abortion is the killing of another human being deemed wrong. They say if women want control over their bodies, they should use contraceptives instead of resorting to abortion. They say that since families want a child, there should be no reason to kill one when there's the alternative of giving it up for adoption. The pro-choice side thinks differently. They believe that they have the right to choose how they live and what happens to their body. The government can force someone to have a baby by not legalizing abortion. Why wouldn't they be able to legally sterilize someone? Why not have the government control everyone's reproductive system? That seems really black and white, very controlling, doesn't it? We also think that we should have the opportunity to get an education. Teenagers and young adults that keep the baby are much more likely to drop out of school and not get the correct support for their child. Lastly, we believe that a person is different from being a human. We condemn criminals to the death sentence because we think they have lost their humanity, lost their humanness. A fetus never shows theirs because they aren't around to talk and to speak and to act, so they aren't really a person yet. It's because these views are so radically different that there's conflict. Look at these two graphs. One is the number of abortions per 1,000 of unmarried people, but I believe they're in the childbearing age. The second is the number of deaths daily for children because of neglect or abuse. Do you see how the abortion one declines over the years, but the child death increases? I believe that this is not a coincidence. I think that since people aren't getting abortion, they are keeping kids that they wouldn't normally keep, and they are being abused or neglected in result. And this isn't the only outcome of not getting an abortion. Another is a kid ending up in a foster home. Though people of the pro-life persuasion push the idea that there are families wanting a child, the truth is the average time that someone spends in an adoption home is 3 years. That's a long time for finding a family. Not only that, 30,000 children in adoption homes aren't adopted before they become legal adults. 2% of unmarried women give up their child, and of the teenage mothers, 1% gives up their child. It's a really small percentage. And it's estimated that 18% of expectant mothers didn't want the child at conception. This statistic means that mothers that were afraid to abort are now left with a baby that they might not want or be able to afford. In resolution, my answer to abortion is to leave the laws alone. If abortion is made legal, there are certain cases in which most people would allow an exception, such as it was endangering the life of the mother. The problem with making exceptions in laws is that they can be used by people good at finding loopholes. What if I was in danger because of its economic effect on me? It can be taken to the courts, and it just spends a lot of money and wastes a lot of time. Don't complicate the laws by adding all sorts of conditions. Just leave abortion legal. I would also like contraceptives to be more accessible to the people in need by making them cheaper and available in more stores. I feel that if less people became accidentally pregnant, then there would be fewer abortions wanted. In all honesty, there's not much we can do to fight abortion except stay out of it. Trying to fight strictly for one side or the other will just bring retribution, and it's not good. This is one bait we just have to learn about and hope that others follow our example. Abortion laws should be kept in place, allowing any woman in any circumstance to have an abortion. These laws aren't there to encourage people who get abortions, they are just allowing people to safely receive the treatment. Think on this tonight. Do you think it's fair to force a mother to die from giving birth so that she wouldn't end the growth of an unborn